What if you're in America on a B1, B2 visa and you want to stay here and get a green card? Did you know that while on a B1, B2 visa, you can, while you're in the United States, apply for a green card and get a green card without having to go back? In this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 most common ways that you can get a green card if you're on a visit visa without having to go back to your home country. Hi, my name is Attorney Saleem. I'm an attorney practicing immigration law for 13 years. This is downtown Brooklyn. We have hundreds of thousands of immigrants in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is the home of the immigrants, many immigrants who come to America. And in this video, I'm going to talk about a question I guess get asked all the time. Specifically, I'm here on a visit visa, B1, B2 status. I'm from Egypt, I'm from India, I'm from wherever you may be, China, and I want to stay here. I like being here in America. Well, guess what? Immigration says you can, while you're here in the United States on a visit visa, apply for a green card. You don't have to go back to your home country. So the 3 ways to do it, the most common ones I'm going to talk about, are through family sponsorship. That involves filing an I-130 petition. Through employment sponsorship, that's an I-140 petition. And then the final one is if you're afraid to go back to your country, or the situation become really difficult, you have a fear of returning to your home country, you can apply for asylum. And if you're successful, you can get a green card as well. So let's first talk about one of the most common ways that I help hundreds of my clients get a green card, which is through a I-130 based petition, usually through family, marriage. Sometimes, there are children who are citizens that help their parents who have come here or might have overstayed. So let's talk about the first category, in terms of family sponsorship. Again, I've done hundreds of these applications. I even go with my clients to the interview for the green card in 26 Federal Plaza. I'm going to tell you, the good thing is, if you come here on a visit visa, you can apply to adjust your status even if you overstay your visit visa. So the visit visa expired, you didn't go back, there's no harm. Sorry, that's Brooklyn, little noisy. But you can stay here and apply for a green card without going back to your home country, whether it's India, whether it's Pakistan, China, Egypt, it doesn't matter. The U.S. government says if you're married to a U.S. citizen in a bona fide relationship, now that's the hard part, you got to prove that, you can stay in America and get a green card without having to go back. You can also do that if you have a citizen child that's 21 or older. So those are the 2 categories. You can stay in America and get a green card even if you've overstayed. Now I'm going to talk about the other categories, such as employment. Now employment is a complicated one because what you have to do is get an employer to sponsor you for a special type of visa, and that process is complicated because, you can apply under different categories. Sometimes you have to be a skilled worker, a worker who's designated, and that employment process usually involves the employer oftentimes will submit documentation to the government to get the approval that they want to have you as their worker. Okay, so that process is complicated. It's a little bit longer than the first process, and then I'm going to talk about the third one right now, which I have a lot of clients who have been able to successfully get asylum approved. So that one is if you are in the United States on a visit visa and you have fear of returning back to your home country. Maybe you didn't even get a visa to come here. You might have entered without inspection, and you are afraid to go back to your home country. You can file an application for asylum. You can ask the government affirmatively, without them even taking you to court, saying, immigration officer, I need to stay in America because I'm afraid to return back to my home country. I have clients from Iraq, Egypt, even India who've been able to get their asylum applications processed. And if you're successful, they approve your case, then you can apply for a green card within 1 year after that. After that, you can apply for a green card. So those are the 3 steps, the 3 processes that you can apply for a green card. if you're in the United States on a visit visa, family-based, employment-based, and finally asylum. Thank you. I hope you subscribe. I'm going to be doing more videos. Thank you very much.